Hello, my name's Michelle, and on this channel we talk about all things minimalism, manifestation, having your dream life, improving along the way, and having a little bit of fun. Today I'm going to talk about what could be arguably the most important thing to declutter, and that is your mind. You could have a Pinterest-worthy, perfect house, but if you don't get your mindset straight, you won't be able to enjoy it. This is actually going to be a 4-part series over the next couple weeks. We're going to talk about 4 things to declutter from your mind: guilt, comparison, other people's opinion, and worry. Today, let's talk about worry. No amount of rehearsing a tragedy is ever going to get you ready for it. That's what worry is. You're rehearsing for a tragedy. Why do we worry? I sometimes think it's almost genetics. My grandmother was a worrier. She was a professional worrier. She could worry about anything. And if she had nothing to worry about, that would actually cause her to worry. Seemed to skip a generation in my mother, but I am, and I can be, ask my children, a professional worrier. We also worry when we're bored. Our mind has no place else to go, so out of habit, we just go to worry. When we're not busy, when there's a blank slate, our mind doesn't like to be bored, doesn't like a vacuum, it goes to worry. It's a habit. Some of us are also almost addicted to the drama. We love drama, and worry causes drama. You worry about things that haven't even happened, and it's dramatic, and you can talk about it. You get attention from people. If you're worried about your health, worried about future things, other people feel sorry for you, give you attention, give you time, listen to you. Everybody has their own particular worries. I think a universal worry, especially the older you get, is about health. You worry about your health. If you're a parent, you worry about your children. You worry when your children are young. You worry when your children are teenagers. You worry when they're young adults. Every stage of your children's lives brings a different kind of worry. You have your own different worries, different circumstances, but it's a universal thing. It's common to all humanity, I think, especially if you're female. My husband doesn't tend to worry as much as me, although he has his own worries. But it's a universal thing. We all worry. As soon as you start to hear that chatter in your head, that worry, that thinking about the future and all the catastrophes that could happen in your life, I know what I physically do when I'm worried. I clench my jaw, my shoulders go up, my digestion, my stomach. Worry really bothers my stomach. Your breathing changes when you're worried. It's shallow, it's not calming, it's not deep. So those are all indicators that I'm spiraling down the worry hole. It's a vicious cycle. Once I start to worry, then another worry and another worry, and it goes around and around and around. Nip it in the bud. As soon as I feel myself starting to clench up, I need to purposely relax my shoulders, change my breathing, think different thoughts in my head. You can ask yourself some questions. Can I control this? Yes. If you can control it, yes, then take some actions and control it. If I can't control this situation, the answer is no, then let go of it. Just let it go. You don't have control of it. I don't have control of the weather, so just let go of that worry. I do have control of how I prepare for the weather, if I'm dressed appropriately, or if I have the right equipment to be outside in different weather situations. That I can control what I can, and let go of the rest. What I do when I start to spiral down the worry hole is I change my story. I try not to think of the worst possible outcomes. Change it to think of the best possible outcomes. What if this works out for me? This YouTube channel, what if this works out for me? Don't think of all the terrible things that can happen. Some things I personally can't stop myself from worrying about. If I'm waiting for the doctor to phone with results or a family member's waiting, that causes me untold worry. So set a timer. I love the timer. Set a timer. For 5 minutes, I'm going to worry about all the worst possible scenarios. And after that 10 minutes is up, done. No more worrying. Change your state. If I'm lying in bed and it's 2 a.m. and I'm waiting for my kids to come home and I just can't stop worrying, get up and get busy. There's nothing like being busy to stop worrying. I'm awake anyways, so I might as well get something done. Time goes faster when you're busier, so before you know it, they're home. You don't think of things when you're busier, so you just can't. I can't concentrate on worry and concentrate on editing a YouTube video at the same time. So banish the worry from your brain by making your brain busy with other things. If you don't want to get out of bed, if it's 2 a.m. and I don't want to get out of bed, audiobooks. I love audiobooks as long as they're not too exciting, scary, dark. Just a calm, nice audiobook. I put in headphones so that nobody else has to wake up, and I just concentrate on that, and before you know it, I am back asleep. Physical exercise is a fantastic way to get rid of worry. Go for a walk. Just go for a walk. Be aware of your mental chatter while you're walking and just walk it out. It's almost like meditation. The worry is gone. So worrying to me is just your inner voice. Become aware of your inner voice and turn your inner voice into your best friend. When my worry inner voice comes on, I name it. I have a name for those negative thoughts swirling in my head. I call it Rebecca. Sorry to all you Rebeccas out there, but my inner critic, worrier is named Rebecca. And I say, Rebecca, no, we're not going there. I talk to my inner voice like it's another person. It's a weird thing, but it works. So to bring this back around to minimalism, I feel like no matter how much I purge my home, I organize things, it becomes this beautiful, someday Pinterest ready home. If I can't get my mind straight, if I can't purge and declutter and minimize all the crazy talk in my head, all the negativity, if I can't tame the worry, guilt, comparison, other people's opinions, it's not worth it. So as you're decluttering, as you're organizing your home, as you're cleaning it, be aware of your chatter. Your chatter really, really matters towards your quality of life. It's not so much what happens to you, it's your reaction to what happens to you. Remember what I said at the beginning. No amount of rehearsing a tragedy is going to make you ready for it. So don't rehearse tragedies in your head. Stop the worry, purge it, have gratitude. I have so much gratitude. I told you before, kids are a worry. Stop worrying. And me sitting on the couch, waiting for them, worrying about them, it's not helping them. They don't even know I'm doing it. It's helping nobody. Purge it, get rid of it, kick it to the curb, be done, be calmer. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you worry about. Is it health? Is it kids? Is it money. That's a huge stress for some people, is finances. I have a few book recommendations that have helped me with my excessive worrying, being a professional worrier like my grandmother. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie, a classic. The Susie Walsh book, 10-10-10, that is so helpful and it's so easy to remember, and you just 10-10-10 everything. Will this matter in 10 months from now? Fantastic book. Thirdly, anything by Mel Robbins. She is very upbeat, talks about sort of your mental clutter, as they say. She always says, what if the best thing happens? Don't always worry about the worst thing happening. What if the best possible thing happens? Be positive, not negative. Be kind to yourself. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.